Tune in tomorrow. Bucks drop down to the 3 and will face the Pacers after sputtering through the finish line. Doc Rivers finishes the year 17-19, but is yet to coach the team against the Pacers. Here he is on the awaiting challenge. Take a listen.
Indiana has had our number all year, right? So, perfect opponent. You know, listen, we got to play somebody, and they're tough. They've played great against us. They have probably great confidence against us. We'll have great focus because we're going to have to.
I actually like what he said.
Like what he
you
said.
seem quizzical by it. You get what he's saying is you're not going to overlook them because they've kicked your butt all year. I get it.
Okay, it's good. Giannis is out.
Okay, well that part's
Dame didn't make a 3 the other day. Everything's great. Sorry. No. Where am I? Are the Bucks in trouble? I had to read that from the script.
Nick, they are in deep trouble.
Oh!
Obviously, kind of like Kawhi. If Giannis, I think if he misses 2 games, they're done.
He's definitely going to miss 2 games, don't you think?
I think he's definitely missing 1 game.
I don't know.
Oh my God. They're gonna bring him back.
I don't know.
Okay.
So I'm saying, but if he misses 2, likely the first 2, I think they lose. But you know what? Even if he plays, Indiana.
Wow.
I did live in Indianapolis, but that's not why. I'm picking the Pacers to win this series.
Okay, I want something.
Wow.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Crumble cookies on the line.
The reason why did they own, the only thing that gives me even a hint of pause, which I burst through, is Tyrese Halliburton and his struggles lately. Not struggles, but
it hasn't been as
he
great.
was playing like you would have been upset to not be able to put him on first team All-NBA early in the season. Since he came back for the hamstring, he's been okay. He's getting a little better, it seems. But they still, Nick, the reason they are such a tough matchup for the Bucks is their speed.
Yes.
Like they play at one of the fastest paces in the league, and they have run the Bucks to death. And the problem with the Bucks is they're big, but they're slow. And even their little guys, Dame's not a defender, we know that. Connaughton is not going to lock anybody up. Malik Beasley,
They could really use a Drew Holiday in a series like this.
yes. But I got Indiana.
Okay.
Rick Carlisle, we know, is a good coach. Doc's had his playoff troubles. So I'm going with the Pacers.
Okay, so I'm going to say something here because Brew is very tricky at times.
It's
a very smart thing Brew has just done, which is no one in the world expects Giannis to play in the first game. And Brew is saying, but, he could. And even if he did, I've got the Pacers.
I like it.
So I do think that if Giannis misses time and the Bucks win, that is it's hard to fathom that happening because I'm going to show a graphic that is very basic and you are going to think there's an error on it.
Okay.
And this is Giannis this year against the Pacers.
Oh, yeah, he's killed him.
And then look at the record. So Giannis is putting up a 42, 13, and 5 on 68% from the field.
Good.
And they've won 1 of 5. The only one they won, Wilds, was the 64-point game ball fiasco. He had a 54-point game in a loss, a 37-point game in a loss, a 30, 18, and 11 in a loss. And so they cannot defend the point of attack without Giannis. Now, Giannis is not guarding the point of, even with him, they struggle. But Giannis, let me rephrase it.
But you just wonder physically, though, what kind of conditions.
Of course. And Giannis is they can't stop the point of attack, but Giannis, when he's out there and healthy, can erase a lot of those mistakes. The flip side, though, is this is not that same Pacers team. So are the Bucks in trouble as far as me being correct about them making the finals? Without Giannis being healthy, of course. And to be fair, even with Giannis healthy, they didn't look like a finals team really since Doc took over. But I think the bracket broke good for them. I think that of any team that you could have to face where you're going to miss, given the fact of Giannis's health, I'd rather play them than the Knicks. I'd rather play them than the Magic and their defense. I'd rather play the
Really?
Pacers than either of the play-in teams because the Pacers haven't been
I'd
great.
definitely rather play them than the play.
Than either of the play-in teams.
Like, Miami or Philly.
Right, of course, assuming it's not Chicago or Atlanta. So this is the asterisk is how much trouble in my opinion, are the Bucks in even if Giannis has a crazy recovery from his injury. Even with Giannis at full strength. And my answer to that question, Wilds, is it's a big Damian Lillard moment. Damian Lillard has a chance now to keep things afloat a la how Jalen Brunson did for Luka the year when Luka had the same injury in game 82 and Luka missed 3 games.
Yep.
And Jalen Brunson had them, I think it was 2-1. In fact, I know it was 2-1. And Jalen played great.
Yep.
And now, like Damian Lillard, can he do what Jalen Brunson did for Dallas 2 years ago? Like if Damian Lillard's still a superstar, if he is, then he should be able to do that.
The Giannis dominoes if they go out in the first round, something?
Oh, yeah.
He'll be interesting. I mean, he's obviously got the contract extension he signed, but yeah, it could be interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coming up next, mock draft 3.0. Is it better than 2.0? Not necessarily, but it is newer.
It's newer. It's updated.
Grammatically, it's supposed to be better.
Supposed to be.